You've seen it. A beautiful maxi dress, gorgeous colour, lovely fabric, and yet, somehow, the whole outfit feels frumpy, dated, or surprisingly cheap. The frustrating part? Most women think the problem is the dress, but it's not. It's the styling mistakes that quietly ruin the entire look. Today, I'm sharing 7 maxi dress mistakes that cheapen your look after 60, and exactly what to do instead. And mistake number 5? It's the fit mistake that instantly separates elegant women from everyone else. Let's get started. Number 1. Wearing a maxi dress with no shape. Now, this is something I see constantly when it comes to maxi dresses. Choosing a dress that hangs straight from the shoulders all the way down. Now, don't get me wrong. Comfort matters. And I completely understand why so many women reach for loose, flowing styles. They feel easy, they feel forgiving, and on a hot summer day, they can feel absolutely wonderful. But here's the problem. When there's no shape anywhere in the dress, your eye has nowhere to go. Instead of looking elegant and relaxed, the dress can start to resemble one long column of fabric. And that's the frustrating part. Even the most beautiful colour or expensive fabric can't fully fix it. The good news? You don't need a tight dress. You simply need a little definition. Maybe that's a wrap style. Maybe it's a dress with gentle seaming through the waist. Maybe it's a belt. Even a subtle waistline instantly creates balance and proportion. And you'll notice something immediately. Your legs suddenly look longer, your silhouette looks more polished, and the dress starts looking intentional rather than oversized. Trust me, this one always works. Number 2, wearing the wrong shoes. You know I love talking about shoes and how they can make or completely ruin an outfit. And maxi dresses are no exception. The funny thing is, this mistake is incredibly easy to make. We reach for the shoes we wear all the time. The comfortable sneakers, the casual sandals, the pairs that are sitting by the front door ready to go. But sometimes those shoes are the very thing stopping a maxi dress from looking elegant. A flowing maxi dress naturally feels elegant and feminine. When it's paired with shoes that are overly casual, the whole outfit can suddenly feel disconnected. Do you see what I mean? The dress is saying one thing and the shoes are saying something entirely different. Instead, look for shoes with a little more structure and intention. A pointed flat, a sleek loafer, a low block heel, a metallic sandal, or even a refined sneaker can completely transform the look. And here's the secret. You don't need height. You simply need polish. I promise you'll notice the difference immediately. The dress looks more expensive, the outfit feels more put together, and somehow you look like you've made an effort without actually making any extra effort at all. So simple but so stylish. Number 3. Wearing a maxi dress that's too long. Now, here's something many women never think about when they're shopping for a maxi dress. The length. And believe me, this catches out far more women than you might think. Many women assume a maxi dress should almost touch the floor. The longer the better, right? Not necessarily. When a maxi dress is too long, it can overwhelm your frame, especially if you're petite or average height. Instead of looking elegant and flowing, it can make you appear shorter and heavier than you really are. And the worst part? Most women don't even realize it's happening. They're focused on the color, the print, or the style of the dress, when the real issue is sitting 6 inches lower. The most flattering maxi dresses usually skim the top of the foot or sit around the ankle area. That little adjustment makes an enormous difference. You can see your shoes, your proportions look balanced, your legs appear longer, and suddenly the dress feels modern rather than dated. Believe me, this is one of those alterations worth every cent. A simple hem can take a dress from frumpy to fabulous, faster than almost anything else in your wardrobe. If you're enjoying these tips so far, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to Rock Your Fashion. It really helps the channel and allows me to keep creating videos like this. Now, let's keep going. Number 4. Forgetting the third piece. Here's a mistake that instantly separates an outfit from a dress. wearing the maxi dress completely on its own. Now, sometimes that's absolutely fine. A beautiful dress on a hot day can be all you need. But very often the outfit feels unfinished, and you can't quite figure out why. The reason? It's missing a third piece. Stylists have been using this trick for years because it creates interest, structure, and polish with almost no effort. Think about a linen blazer, a lightweight denim jacket, a cropped cardigan, or even a chic waistcoat. The moment you add that extra layer, something changes. The outfit gains personality. It feels more intentional. And it gives the eye somewhere else to travel. The key is choosing a layer that works with the proportions of the dress. If the dress is loose and flowing, a more structured layer often works beautifully. If the dress is more fitted, you can relax the outer layer a little. And please don't think this is about covering up. It's not. It's about creating a complete outfit. Picture the exact same dress worn two ways. Without the layer, it's a dress. With it, it's an outfit. With a story. You'll see exactly what I mean the next time you try a maxi dress both ways. One will look nice, the other will look styled. Number 5, choosing the wrong fit. And now we've arrived at the mistake I teased at the beginning. Because if there's one thing that instantly separates an elegant maxi dress from one that looks cheap, it's the fit. Not the brand, not the price tag. The fit. Here's what happens. Many women buy a maxi dress because they love the colour, the print, or the fabric. They try it on. It sort of fits. And into the wardrobe it goes. But sort of fits is where the problem starts. A dress that's too tight will cling in all the wrong places and make the fabric look strained. On the other hand, a dress that's too loose can swallow your shape and create far more volume than you actually have. Neither option does you any favours. The goal isn't tight. The goal isn't oversized. The goal is a dress that gently skims your body. One that follows your shape without clinging to it. I bet you know exactly the look I'm talking about. The dress moves when you move. The fabric falls beautifully. Nothing pulls. Nothing bunches. And here's something many women never consider. Sometimes sizing up actually looks better. I know that can feel counterintuitive, but trust me, nobody sees the size label except you. What they do see is the overall silhouette. And when the fit is right, everything looks more elegant, more expensive, and far more flattering. And honestly, this is the difference between a maxi dress that sits in your wardrobe and one you reach for again and again. Number 6. Choosing cheap-looking fabrics. Can we just take a moment to talk about fabric? Because fabric is often what determines whether a maxi dress looks expensive or inexpensive before anyone even notices the design. And unfortunately, this is where many women get caught out. A beautiful print can distract us. A lovely colour can win us over. But if the fabric is thin, clingy, shiny, or lacks structure, the entire dress can lose that elegant feeling we're looking for. You may have experienced this yourself. The dress looks gorgeous online. It arrives, you put it on, and somehow it looks nothing like the picture. We've all been there, right? Instead of draping softly, the fabric clings. Instead of flowing beautifully, it wrinkles instantly. Instead of looking refined, it looks a little flimsy. The solution is to pay attention to how the fabric behaves. Look for fabrics with a little substance. Linen blends, cotton poplin, quality jersey, crepe, textured fabrics and soft woven materials often look far more sophisticated. And here's a quick tip. Hold the fabric up to the light. If it's extremely thin and almost transparent, that's usually a warning sign. Another tip? Scrunch a section of the fabric in your hand, then let go. If it bounces back into shape, that's quality. If it stays creased and crumpled, that's your answer. A quality fabric creates movement, structure, and elegance all by itself. And honestly, that's half the battle won. Number 7, ignoring the neckline. Let's finish with a detail that many women overlook completely and one of my favourites. The neckline. Now I know it doesn't sound as exciting as shoes or silhouettes, but this one can completely change how a maxi dress looks on you. Why? Because the neckline frames your face. It's one of the first places people naturally look. Yet so many women choose dresses based purely on colour or print and never stop to consider whether the neckline is actually flattering them. A high, closed neckline can sometimes feel heavy and aging, particularly in warmer weather. It can shorten the neck and draw attention away from your face. On the other hand, a well-placed V-neck, scoop neck, or soft boat neck can create openness, balance, and lightness. Picture two photos of the same woman, same dress, same everything, except the neckline. In one, her face almost disappears into the fabric. In the other, she's the first thing you see. It's such a small detail, but it has a surprisingly powerful effect. And the best part, you don't need to follow strict fashion rules. You simply need to notice which necklines make you feel your best. The ones that brighten your face, the ones that make your features stand out, the ones that make you smile when you look in the mirror. Because when the neckline works, the entire dress works harder for you. And that's exactly what great style is all about. If there's one thing I hope you take away from this video, it's that maxi dresses aren't the problem. In fact, they can be one of the most elegant, comfortable, and flattering pieces in your wardrobe. Sometimes all it takes is a few small adjustments, the right fit, the right shoes, a little shape, a better neckline, and suddenly that same dress looks completely different. I'd love to know, which of these mistakes surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if this gave you a spark of confidence, subscribe and let's build your timeless wardrobe together. Until next time, take care, stay confident, and remember, style isn't an age, it's a mindset.